AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC Doctor, you heal my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com.
This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.
103.9 WYAB, Pocahontas, Jackson.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin overseas, where the EU has just announced it'll hold an emergency summit Thursday on President Trump's threats to impose 10% tariffs on NATO allies that don't back his bid to take over Greenland. Britain's Prime Minister Keir Starmer.
The use of tariffs against allies is completely wrong. It is not the right way to resolve differences within an alliance.
CBS's Lee Canary.
President Trump explained why he's doing this in a post, saying China and Russia want Greenland, and the U.S. acquiring it is essential for the Golden Dome, a weapons system in early development.
Local leaders pushing back against the Trump administration's plan to send active duty U.S. troops into Minnesota to crack down on anti-ICE protesters. CBS 60 Minutes' Cecilia Vega spoke with Minneapolis Chief of Police Brian O'Hara.
Chief O'Hara told us the city's 911 system is overwhelmed by complaints about immigration enforcement. What are you seeing?
Seeing multiple calls of people who have been subjected to tear gas, pepper spray.
We need more water.
At least one case, a person was removed from a vehicle and the car wasn't even placed in park. And it was rolling down the roadway.
It is a city on edge.
Police in southern Spain say at least 39 people have been killed in a high-speed train collision. BBC's Guy Hedgecoe from Madrid.
The Transport Minister, Oscar Puente, said the derailment was extremely strange, given that it had not taken place on a curve and the line had been revamped only last year.
Wintry weather sent a lot of this country into a deep freeze, and it's not a welcome sight for this tourist in New York.
I'm actually super cold because I'm from Seattle, and this is actually crazy that we're in New York right now and it's snowing.
That snow has reached all the way down to the Sunshine State. CBS's Bradley Blackburn.
From New York City to Philadelphia to Alabama, the snow was everywhere, even in sunny Florida, where the Panhandle saw flakes fall on palms and frost the white sands at the beach.
The Rams beat the Elements and the Bears in Chicago 2017 in overtime to advance to the NFC title game. LA's head coach Sean McVay has his team on the precipice of another Super Bowl appearance.
Guys just kept battling. They kept believing. And that's what it's about. You know, there's no style points. It's about being able to survive and advance. And we were able to do that in a tough, hostile environment.
The Rams travel to Seattle next. Patriots will visit the Broncos in the AFC Championship game after New England knocked out Houston 28-16. This is CBS News.
Real crimes, real justice. Follow and listen to 48 Hours on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Digital files, and this year it's easier than ever.
Introducing our biggest kit yet, able to hold up to 80 videotapes or film reels or 2,000 photos. It's perfect for big collections. You can even send in old DVDs, memory cards, flip phones, or early generation iPhones.
Legacy Box is truly the easiest New Year's resolution you'll ever keep. Just fill your box and send it in. As the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos, all work is done in the U.S., and we're trusted by over 1 million families.
Start the new year right by rescuing the moments you haven't watched in years. Go to legacybox.com/radio for an incredible 55% off. That's legacybox.com/radio for 50.
News and weather brought to you this hour by Flora Animal Hospital, where we treat your pets like our own. Visit our website, floraanimalhospital.com.
The person killed on Petrified Forest Road identified.
Today, sunny and 52. Tonight, the low is 26, and you will likely see some frost early Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, it's sunny and 52 again. Mid-50s Wednesday and Thursday, with rain coming Wednesday and Wednesday night. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis. The wreck Friday night on Highway 49 near Petrified Forest Road in Madison County was responsible for the death of 41-year-old Joey Quarles of Brookhaven. The Highway Patrol says his Camry hydroplaned and hit a CRV, then went off the highway and hit a tree shortly after 8 o'clock. All of the people in the CRV were from Yazoo, and none of them were hurt. If you normally take Flowwood Drive, you should be aware of an upcoming repair that could mean you have to change your route for a couple of months. The city of Flowwood says the bridge near the National Guard entrance will close January 26th for repair and restoration, and they are estimating that will take about 2 months. The fire from Friday night at the Pebble Creek Apartments on Manhattan Road is being called accidental by the Jackson Fire Department. Nevertheless, it put several people out of a place to live, with fire damage to at least 2 of the apartments and smoke and water damage inside several others. No one was reported hurt in the fire, which happened about 6 p.m. It was a different kind of fire in Natchez back in November. The Adams County Sheriff's Department reports they arrested a man last week and charged him with burning someone's semi-truck that was sitting at their house. And to boot, the Sheriff's Department says that while Troy Leak Jr. was being booked, they found drugs on him, adding a charge of bringing contraband into the county jail. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away.
And good Monday morning. Yes, it is Monday morning. It is Robert E. Lee Day in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yes. And is Martin Luther King basically DEI? I mean, if you go back in time and say Martin Luther King Day, is that a DEI thing?
How do you go there?
I mean, that's how I go there. I mean, it was done to appease others. I don't know. It's just a thought. Just a thought. I mean, a lot of DEI was occurring long before it occurred, before they named
before
it.
you know what it is.
Yeah. But anyway.
I don't know.
But here in the South, it was always Robert E. Lee Day.
Yeah.
And some people say Lee and Jackson Day. I don't know what Jesse Jackson has to do with that.
I don't think there's talking about Jesse Jackson.
Oh, I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Come on now, get your first name in there.
Just making
and not
sure.
that one.
Okay. I just was getting my DEI in order. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Yes, it is a day of remembrance today, and I just I'm partial to the Southern way I was brought up. I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
I just the way I feel about it. I know that the county, Madison County, I'm gonna go by and check the signs today, but the Madison County supervisors have always celebrated it on the wall. It's only said Robert E. Lee Day. Even with the Three Amigos and everybody been there. The last, I have a picture of the last 4 or 5 years. I'm gonna go check it again today and see if they've added Martin Luther King Day to it. But I was just curious. I mean, it's just one of those things,
Us Southerners,
we just can't get over it. But I mean, I look at Dixie as being a great place. I love the song Dixie. Yes, it's Stonewall Jackson. Yes, I know that. Andy, I was just joking. Can't I be funny? Obviously not.
I was listening to Dwight Yoakam yesterday, and his song "I'll Sing Dixie."
Yes.
And it does. It brings home back
Mhm.
to you from long ago.
But I drank St. Dixie as it died.
That's right. But
Yeah.
it's still Dixie. You know, Dixie is a place where we were raised and born.
Yeah, it just means
And
the
it'll
South.
always be in our heart and soul.
It means
Dixie.
Dixie.
You know?
And that's just the way it is.
Mhm.
And a rebel flag was a Dixie flag for so long to me. It wasn't, and it was a rebel flag if you were an Ole Miss rebel.
Mhm.
But for most of them, it was called a Dixie flag.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
well.
yep.
Oh, well.
Way back in the good old days, the way it was.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Good morning, Will Brown, Jeff Thomas, Andy Devine, Lloyd Travis, Shane Easley, Michelle Dickerson, Rob Anderson, Pastor Rod Scott, and of course, the first person checking in this morning was Russell McGuffey. He must have needed to put another log on the fire.
Did you see that big, huge tree he cut down? And you could barely. He was sitting on it, I think, and he looked like a little bitty person. It was a big, huge tree. It was a gigantic tree to make him look so little.
You know, it might have been
Mr. Lumberjack.
He might have just imposed himself on the tree.
You know, he could have done that.
Yeah.
That's a great possibility.
You know how those people are.
Mhm.
You know, that like to post everything on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you. This morning I've been trying, and that's why I have nothing to say so far, is because I've been trying to get you added on the screen, and technology is not my friend at all.
It's okay. There's our 2 cups of coffee.
There's
Is that from Mr. Duncan?
Yes, it is.
Good morning,
And let me
Mr.
see.
Duncan.
We may have got something special this morning. Hold on just a second.
Hmm.
Cold weather hot coffee. Okay. And he sent me this thing last week. Treasurer will turn money over to a third party manager. The third party can charge 3% to distribute the money. We're talking about the money from the education bill.
Mm-hmm.
$87 million. Third party can invest the money and earn another 3% income, $5 million or more in the first year.
There was a letter written in the Vicksburg to the editor of the Vicksburg Evening Post from a teacher that didn't want to be spoken about because she's in the district, and she was speaking about how our school system is just a farce because they pass kids, they can't read, they get to college, they can't read, and it's all just a money scam, basically.
Yeah, I mean everything going on right now to do with education freedom, education reform. That's why they're split in the House.
Yeah.
You know, two Republicans did not vote.
Republicans.
2 Republicans did not vote, and I would say they were probably real Republicans.
Mhm.
You know, the rhinos all fell in line.
Yeah, but those Republicans let their constituents down by not voting. I mean, that's what they were put there for, was to represent.
I agree.
So why did they not do their job?
Because the leadership of the state is trying to confuse people and say this is Donald Trump's version of education reform.
Mhm.
Good morning,
She was
Jennifer.
also speaking about these foreign students that are here that nobody has any way to communicate with them, and they're just passing them through, you know,
Well, I
just
mean-
to get them on to the next grade.
Well, I mean, the reality is, I would think that Mississippi has a language, a Southern language,
Mhm.
the King's English. Sometimes Northerners don't really speak the King's English, but we do. Good morning, Nathan Rushing. But the reality is, we have a lot of Hispanic people in school, but
It's more than Hispanics. It's
I mean,
like 38 different languages.
But the reality is, in America, if you're going to go to school, English should be
Yes.
the requirement.
Mhm.
And when you show up to put your kid in school, if they cannot speak English, then something needs to be done to make sure that that's what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, and look, and Andy Devine's talking about they were threatened with primary challengers and loss of funds for their districts for a vote against it. Now, I've seen people saying that they were not threatened. Some people have come out and said that. But of course, you would need to say that at this point. But I mean,
I just don't know how you can be a representative and have a whole year to not miss something, and then they don't vote for this. I mean,
well, that's one respect. But I mean, the people that voted against it that were Republicans were. That's who they're talking about. Were challenged. Said they would be challenged in their primaries. But the reality is,
what?
The reality is the person, and I look, I have nothing wrong with someone being challenged.
That's right.
Because I'm for term limits. But for instance, in the case, let's say of Jill Ford, for instance, she voted no. Okay. And in her voting no, she was representing the people of her district.
That's correct. She was doing what she's supposed to do.
Now, I just got a text on who voted yes from Madison County and Rankin County, and I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there on those people that voted yes. I think I will, if they would like to come on the air and explain why they voted yes, I would love for that to happen, but I'm not going to promote any of the people that voted yes, because I think that they need to be held accountable. But I think the people need to go and seek out who they were, where they'll remember the names. I mean, because, Andy Creel will be in. Is that his name? Jamie Creel. Excuse me. Jamie Creel will be in tomorrow to talk about the education freedom. And I don't know if the Ferrettis are coming. I'll have to check and see if they're coming in tomorrow. But I would like to have a good conversation about this, and we get down to some brass tacks, because the reality is the bill that they got through is not the bill. The Senate, they say it'll never pass the Senate, but I
think it's games.
Well,
they're playing games.
The question is, will Delbert be supporting it or not supporting it?
Oh, he's a rhino.
He's a rhino.
You know what he's going to do.
Well, no, you don't. Because technically, if you're going to be a rhino, that would mean you're against it. Because they've painted us as Democrats in the public, and as people that are unknowing. And the other talking head said people like me who are against it are against it because we're Southern Poverty Law Center people. No, we are not. We're against it because it makes no sense. It has no teeth. It goes nowhere, and it doesn't do anything to fix one child in school. You got 10,000 kids that can qualify for it currently. Their parents have to make less than $55,000, or their household has to be less than $55,000 a year. So do you just put all that money in one place and say, oh, nobody qualified this year? Because if you take government aid and everything that they get in their house to determine their $55,000, I don't know where you wind up.
I don't either.
Oh, well, these people in politics, which of course, y'all, they will be back down at the Capitol today, and they all have to go to work today because they didn't they didn't do right with the bettors. So Ole Miss is not in the national championship game.
Yeah, that game played tonight.
Yeah, the national championship game's tonight.
Goodness,
we'll have it on at the restaurant.
Yeah, I figured that would be a Thursday night deal.
No, why would it be a Thursday night deal?
Why is it an any night deal? I mean, they can't be consistent. Didn't the last game that Ole Miss was played on a Thursday night?
Yes.
Okay, so why can't the championship game be on a Thursday night too?
Because it's the first week there is no Monday Night Football.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't call me Jesus in public. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB with Dawn McKenzie. Don't call me Jesus in public. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie.
1039 WYAB. Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Looking for the sweetest spot in Mississippi? Well, bring the whole family to Mississippi Candy Company. From gummies and nostalgic candies to rich chocolate and creamy Hershey's ice cream, there's a treat for everyone at Mississippi Candy Company. Enjoy freshly made, flavor-packed popcorn, even tasty lunch specials featuring their signature smash burger. Folks, they're to die for. Grandparents, bring your grandkids in today to Mississippi Candy Company, where every visit is a delight. Located 102 Dees Drive, Gluckstadt, and also find them on Facebook.
Hello, friends and neighbors. This is David Frederick. I'm here to tell you about the latest development here at Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. In an effort to always bring you the very best brands, I am proud to announce that Frederick Sales and Service is Central Mississippi's newest dealer for Skag zero-turn mowers and products. We have deals on one of the industry's best brands of zero-turn mowers, Skag. You can buy now and pay later because 0% financing is also available at Frederick's. Come see our inventory. We're here serving you for over 3 decades in Brandon since 1993.
As Christians, it's our calling to be faithful to Christ and obedient to the Great Commission. Our heart's desire and prayer to God is that through our efforts, many would receive and rest upon Christ alone as he is offered to them in the gospel. I'm David Strain, Senior Minister at First Presbyterian Church of Jackson, inviting you and your family to join us as we strive to fulfill that mission. We're located on North State Street in Jackson. Times of our services can be found at fpcjackson.org. You can also hear the good news about Jesus Christ each Sunday morning at 9:30 on 103.9 WYAB.
Hi, folks. Kim Wade here. Mississippi Energy Services provides generators. That's right. You may not need it now, but when you need backup power, you need a backup power generator from Mississippi Energy Services. Never again have to worry about being without heat, air conditioning, or all your frozen items spoiling because your energy was lost. You got backup power now, and it's so reliable. You'll be pleased with Mississippi Energy Services. Online at msenergy.us.
When you feel like your business is drowning in paperwork and compliance issues, it's time to call PeopleLease. Let PeopleLease take care of the busy work so that you can save valuable time and focus on what really matters, growing your business. PeopleLease is based in Ridgeland, so you're always dealing with local professionals who will actually understand your business and its needs. Join thousands of satisfied clients who trust PeopleLease to simplify their employee administration. Visit PeopleLease.com. That's PeopleLease.com to learn more.
At Lakeshore Church, we believe the liberation of the soul is found only in Christ. Hello, I'm Jay Frazier, Senior Pastor at Lakeshore, inviting you to come and worship with us this week. We believe in the 3-cross concept of ministry, the cross of salvation, the cross of separation, and the cross of service, and we believe all of these crosses should be evident in our lives. We're at 6880 South Sidewell Road in Byram. For more information about the ministries, activities, and times of service, go to lakeshorecmc.org.
And be sure to listen to Lakeshore Church's weekly program, heard Sunday mornings at 8 on 103.9 WYAB.
This ad is for all the guys who work hard and they expect their truck to do the same. At RPT Commercial, we have the accessories to help you on the job site. From names like Bedrock flatbeds, WeatherGuard toolboxes, Nap-High service bodies, ARE camper tops, deck storage solutions, and so much more. Stop by our new store, our expert staff, and see what they can do to make the job just a little bit easier on you. At RPT Commercial, trucks live here.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Yes, I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. This is the Chip Matthews Show, heard round the world, even in warm places like Hawaii this morning. It's not Hawaii here.
No.
Somebody left the door open and Alaska snuck in.
Yeah.
I was talking to a girl last night who used to live in Alaska.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How did she like the South? Alaska.
South Alaska?
Yeah.
I guess she likes it just fine.
I see Destin got some snow flurries. Destin, Florida.
Oh.
Got some snow flurries.
Snow flurries?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't.
No.
We just got cold.
Yeah.
We got cold.
It was pretty.
Good morning, Fred Cerami.
Mm-hmm.
good crowd all weekend out at the Beethoven's Boardwalk as people are getting used to it. And I guess everybody was like, we were going to be closed on Monday night, but I guess we're going to be open since everybody keeps going, well, where are we going to watch the game?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you'll watch it here because we'll be open tonight. And, we got the pizza, we got the steak. Everybody's going, you can get both? Yeah, you can get whatever you want to eat. We got more food than you can imagine. And we have an entire fleet of people in the back ready to cook those things for you. So,
and they're delicious.
And some people will confuse the issue and order pizza at the table and steak at the table. It still works.
It does,
but it's unique.
It does.
So that's that.
House Money played Saturday night.
House Money.
Yeah, and they brought them some house money.
Yes, they did.
They had a nice crowd.
Yeah, they had a crowd, and then of course it was a little cool outside for them.
Yeah. And then Doug,
have some birthday cake for the generals. Yes, I should.
So who's the favorite on this football game tonight? I know you don't care, but who is it?
It would have to be Indiana.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, Miami is just a bunch of thugs.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
Well, that don't mean they can't win a football game.
Well, if somebody will pay for it, yeah.
You never know these days.
I mean, they bought the referee. I mean, look at the investigation behind the referees in the Miami versus Ole Miss game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
there you go.
I hear you.
And then, stuff going on. Oh, well, we ain't going to worry about it. I guess everybody's going to be for Indiana because can't be for Miami. That's just that.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of like us Southerners here really don't care anymore. Do people really care?
Because people in Miami aren't from the South.
Right.
They're from somewhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, when I lived in Naples, Florida, the first thing when I said here in the classroom, when the teacher called the roll, they go, he's from the South. I'm looking at them. I'm as far south as you can go in America and on the continent. And you telling me that I'm not that I'm from the South. And everybody in my class was from Minnesota or Michigan or New York.
Yeah.
New York City. But anyway, it was my senior year of high school.
Naples, you were here, huh?
Naples, Florida.
Naples, Florida. But that was nice.
Look, I'll tell you something about South Florida and a boy growing up in Mississippi. When you get to North Florida and can start seeing trees again, you're happy. And I never thought I'd miss trees. My grandmother used to say, if you lived in New York, you wouldn't have any trees.
Really?
That's what she used to say. I go, okay. You just have buildings and concrete. Central Park had trees.
Trees, yeah.
Shut up, boy. Shut up before I hit you.
Yeah.
Shave your head and see those 3 6s. Oh, well.
You must have been a terrible child.
Not me.
Yes.
Not me. They said I talk too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
It followed you through your adulthood.
Do you have pool tables in place at your new place yet? Yes, I do, Scotty Taylor. Yes, I do. And divide them damn Yankees watering down our culture. Yep. Thank you. Culture, not agriculture, right? No, that's Ole Miss versus State.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Anyway, this program is brought to you by
Pierce Professional Agency.
Yes, Cressley Pierce.
And his website is madisonplans.com. Go visit him, look up his website. I was on it last week. It's really manageable, easy to manage, and click through and reach out to him, and he can help you with your long-term health needs.
Yeah, we're all sitting there with aging parents or aging ourselves. And we sit there and go, I'm not covered for everything I need to be covered for.
Yeah.
And they say, well, if you'll do this and this, and you got to sell your house and your car, you got to know you're going to get sick a year and a half to 2 years ahead of time. Otherwise, if you sell your house and car too short to long-term care, then all of a sudden the government going to get it.
Yeah. He offers some annuities that kind of protects you from that. It's really interesting to see how long-term health care has changed along the years.
Yeah, y'all know, government's always changing the rules. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get my taxes done.
You are
ahead of time. Yeah.
Ahead of time.
Ahead of time. I'm probably messing up because Trump may decide there are no more taxes, and the state of Mississippi will say, "Oh, there's no more taxes." Sorta. Legislature. So we passed the school choice bill. Sorta.
You got tax breaks, but you're gonna get a fuel increase on your taxes.
Yeah,
Sorta.
And if you're completely broke, we'll think about letting you move from one school to another, but you're gonna have to figure out how to get your kid there.
Yeah.
Because we ain't gonna pick him up.
There's people in the Delta have no choice. They have no choice, period.
No.
There's nowhere for them to go.
Somebody brought up one place that I think the line works, and that's where Pickens is, right across from the Madison County line. Your kid could go to Velma Jackson.
Yeah.
But that's about the only place that I think would be a plus. But then what you're doing then is this is the exact argument that a lot of people have made. Holmes County is not as rich as Madison County, right?
Right.
So if Madison County attracts those students and they bring that money across the line from Holmes County to Madison County, where they really just don't need the money.
Right.
All of a sudden you're now draining Holmes County.
That's right.
You're actually doing
harm.
What they said they'd do, although you're giving the kids possibly a better education, you're actually doing exactly what they said they couldn't do. And it would be easier for y'all to even provide bus service there to Velma Jackson because it's a lot closer than wherever you're going in. I think in Holmes County, they're driving back to Lexington. It's just one of those thoughts. One of those thoughts.
Yep.
Well, so it's cold.
It is.
Y'all get up. Remember, in some cities, it's illegal to crank your car and leave your car running outside unattended. But many of you will.
That's how they get stolen, right?
And if you're in the city limits of Canton, you don't even have to crank it. They'll come get your car anyway.
They'll come steal it for you.
Oh, yeah. They'll come steal it for you. But y'all be careful out there. Y'all keep an eye on your car. If you're going to crank it up and do that, make sure, because, you have to worry about kids getting in the car and putting them into gear and this, that, and the other, or
criminal walking by and just driving off with it.
Yeah, with your kids in the car.
Yeah.
Some of you may want that. Some of you may not. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB. You may want that. Some of you may not. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Burgers, blues, barbecue, the name says it all. At our spots in Madison, downtown Brandon, and Flowood at Dogwood, dive into mouth-watering, award-winning burgers and barbecue like our tender brisket and savory pulled pork that'll have you licking your fingers clean. Our B3 Catering Company can handle any job from 5 to 5,000 people, and with 2 food trucks ready for all your special events. Check out the all-new burgersblues.com to view our full menu, order carryout, and delivery by locally owned Take a Break Deliveries.
This is Gary Bryden with the Association of Independent Methodists, inviting you to join us for the Methodist Bible Hour USA each Sunday morning at 7 a.m. We'll explore the scriptures, share insightful thoughts, and enjoy special music. In today's world, there's a lot of confusion around us, but we'll point you to the eternal truth found only in Jesus Christ. That's the Methodist Bible Hour USA every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. on 1039 WYAB.
Rotor's Plumbing of Pearl, your familiar plumber with these similar names. Locally owned and operated by Chris Rotor, Rotor's Plumbing is no franchise, simply lower prices and better service without the dreaded overpriced upsell. Rotor's is one of the few places you'll find that actually specialize in tankless water heater repair, as well as being your full-service plumber. And most importantly, service after the sale, meaning the techs actually answer your call, with misses averaging callbacks of 10 minutes or less. Rotor's Plumbing at ROEDERSplumbing.com.
Men, let's talk about low testosterone. Do you suffer from any of these symptoms? Low sex drive, ED. Are you always tired, depressed? You have loss of muscle mass? You're obese? Maybe you have loss of focus and drive? Then you, my friends, may suffer from low testosterone. Let my buddies over at Men's Health in Mississippi, located right there in Madison, check your numbers today. Trust me, she'll thank you for it. I promise. Check them out online at menshealthms.com. That's menshealthms.com. Men's Health Mississippi.
The Tri-County Academy Rebel success in the classroom and on the athletic stage begins with the Tri-County Academy Booster Club. Join the team and be a Rebel by getting involved and volunteering as a booster. Your involvement is the generator for fundraisers, facility upgrades, equipment, uniforms, and all other needs. Tri-County Athletics thrives in part because of our TCA boosters. Join today by calling the TCA main office at 601-879-8517 and help the Rebels continue the championship tradition.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. This is the most important part of your day, the part where you wake up. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's kind of got a.
It's kind of got a what?
I'm short. It works sometimes, and you have to hold
Why
it.
do they call it a short instead of a long?
Because I don't know. It's just short. It don't work if you touch it some way.
If you touch
just
it,
won't
it don't
wanna
work.
Yeah, you have to.
People don't know
kinda-
what we're talking about.
We're talking about these little
Headsets.
yes, and you have to attach them with these brass fittings,
Yes.
and the cord. If you don't hold it just right, or the cord doesn't lay down on the table just right, it cuts off.
Good morning, Helen. Your daughter is just not mechanically inclined, and I'm going to blame you for that. That is your fault.
So here I am holding it, and it still doesn't.
Put it down.
Okay, it's all better now.
Yes. Okay, welcome to the program. We're hearing all kind of stuff about the Three Amigos, and I saw where Mr. Steen was brought about in conversation, even made national news.
He did.
Yes, talking about supervisors in Mississippi making sure they get kickbacks on gas money and this, that, and the other being investigated. I'm going, it's all alleged.
Yeah.
It's all alleged. You know, but if you work for the company puts all the money in one big pile. It isn't that I work in the C stores. I'm selling M&Ms. I'm not buying gasoline with the county money.
Yeah, and that's kind of steering a captive audience,
you know,
to do business with you.
I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know. There's a lot of gas stations and a lot of gas places to buy gas in
that would like that business.
That would love that business.
Mhm.
And you know, the more gas that a company sells, probably the better their rate is.
Yeah.
So
it was like $69,000 for a month.
oh yeah. That's not, to me, that's not excessive.
How many vehicles do they have?
I got 5 and I run about that.
I filled up with diesel this past week for less than $100.
That's great.
I was excited.
Think
30 gallons for
think-
less than $100.
You just think about all those police cars out there, and they're sitting in those cars. And y'all, I hope you're all keeping warm.
Mhm.
And you don't want them to cut their engines off while they're parked, do you?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Okay.
Got to keep them warm.
So that's why.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to keep the sheriff department rolling
Yeah.
with that money, and
Yeah.
that's important, because police safety is the most important thing we can have in every jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm.
And without the sheriff department, what would we do in Canton?
It would be a mess.
Well, I mean, Canton's trying, but I mean, the reality is you watch these people in Minnesota and all these people, the mayor of Minneapolis on all the talking head shows this past weekend goes, the most important duty of the mayor is to make sure your town is safe. I'm going, is he a Democrat? He must be a Democrat, because when I look at Canton and I look at Jackson and I look at Memphis and I look at Minneapolis,
They all got one thing in common.
crime.
Large crime.
And what's in charge?
Democrats.
Oh, jeez.
So what's going to happen whenever Tampon Tim sends in the state National Guard
Well,
to protect the citizens against?
The question is, are you loyal to it's sort of like a civil war. Are you loyal to the state or the union?
Yeah.
I mean, when you join the National Guard and the Army, that checks, I guess that check comes from the feds when you retire, right?
I'm not sure.
I mean,
But Tampon Tim is about to send in his state National Guard.
yeah. So here comes a bunch of guys with wearing tampons. That's
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
they're gonna-
nothing against.
And they're extending against ICE. And then Trump can send in the federal people. How's that going to work?
It's not going to work out well for Minnesota.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it might become the next state in the union. Oh, they already are a part of us, right?
They are.
No.
Maybe we'll cut them out.
Let them succeed.
Yeah.
If we took all our government funding from them,
Mm-hmm.
it would be mighty cold in Minnesota. I mean, what did they expect us to do? I mean, you cannot fight the government. You can't.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's the number one rule. And your biggest problem there is, I don't know if the Minnesotites, is that how you would say it? Or Minnesotians?
Yeah.
Sodians?
I don't know.
Them bunch of beer drinkers from Milwaukee. No, that's Wisconsin. But anyway, I don't know what they would do, because the reality is you're wrong to impede the people of ICE.
Mm-hmm.
And they're federal, and they're there to do a job. And they say, well, there's 6,000 troops coming in. We only got 600 officers. We'll tell you, the math tells you right there. Don't be David and Goliath.
Right.
You need to back down.
Yeah.
Numbers tell you that you can't. And the United States can send in plenty of people to solve a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go back to the civil rights era and James Meredith going to Ole Miss, this occurred here in this state.
Yeah.
And I know people that were National Guardsmen who had to defend the United States against Mississippians. So this is not something that hadn't happened before.
Okay.
And it's happened here in Mississippi.
So Andy Devine says the National Guard is state controlled until the president nationalizes the Guard. Then they are under the control of the president.
So the question, Andy, is this: I know they're under state control, but who's paying them? Who writes the check? Does the state write the check to the National Guard, or does the federal government write the check to the National Guard? I mean, because we all know it's only about the money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the same way it is in education. It's only about the money. And that's why if we're going to write all this money in education to someone, then we've got to make sure we can get our fingers on it. That's what politicians do. Let's see what he says. Department of Defense. We don't have a Department of Defense. We have a Department of War, Andy. You need to catch up with the times, sir.
I like the name Department of War.
I do too. Department of Defense.
Yeah. Well, That's when we were weak.
Well,
We're
I guess
strong now.
we're going to have to educate Andy. We're going to have to send him to Greenland, where we have total military control, but we want to help them out and buy their country.
Yeah.
And
And
they're
they don't
going,
want to sail.
Well, no, that ain't really what's being said. That's the media. And, you know, you also have Roger Wicker. What did he chime in and say? We need to forget this. What do you mean we need to forget it? If we're always allowed to have defense there, we're doing them a favor by wanting to buy it. I mean, now, what about if we hadn't bought Alaska?
Yeah.
You know?
They say this place is larger than Alaska.
It is. It is.
Ice, baby. Huh?
Yes, yes. Vanilla Ice was going to be the president of
Yeah.
Iceland.
Okay.
Not Iceland. Greenland.
Greenland.
Where's
Mhm.
Iceland? Is there an Iceland?
Mhm. But
Is
we're
it
talking
next-
about Greenland.
Is Iceland next to Greenland?
I don't know. We got to bring us a globe up here. And
A
we can
globe,
just-
yes.
We can just spin it.
We're going to be like the Pee Wee Herman show
Yes.
and say, Globey, tell me something, and let it talk to us.
Yeah.
Because I can't see a globe, can't read a globe. And, you know, the problem with globes is they're round, and we already know that the world is flat and square.
Hmm. That water just drips off the end, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That's what makes rain.
Yeah. Oh, I never thought
You
about
know,
that.
If your world was round, it wouldn't rain.
Yeah.
I think the Guard is funded by both Fed and state. Well, if they're funded by the state of Mississippi, you don't ever have them bitching about having to match those funds, do you?
Mm-mm.
You know, I don't think. I don't think the state is paying, Russell. The more I think about it, you think about that just for a second. That would be up for debate every year. We got to pay the Guard. We
Yeah.
don't want that many people in the Guard anymore because we got to fund the education. And
They're gonna try
fund
to-
education. We got to make sure we can get our 10% off the top.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we got all these AI plants, the data centers coming in. That's going to triple the money going into these schools.
Hmm.
We got to make sure we get some of that money.
I read where part of the problem with the utility bills going up was because of the EV cars,
What do you mean, the EV cars?
the electric vehicles.
Yeah, they're just everywhere,
I
right?
know.
They're just racing around.
Yeah. That the new hike on the energy is because of the having to charge those cars, and we're the people, whether we own one or not, are footing the bill. That's what I read.
You have been lied to.
I have.
You have been lied to.
You can't believe what you read now.
No.
No.
Because if you have an EV car, you're plugging it into your electricity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting tax credits from the feds.
That one person.
Biden era.
That
Yeah.
one person.
Yeah. And on state, they went back and there's allegedly a tax on the car.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're not buying gas, there's a tax being paid on your car,
On your batteries.
on your batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But they just need an excuse to increase the electric bills.
but I talked to somebody recently who had to get new batteries after so many years and went, holy cow, that's just like buying another car.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what do we do with your old batteries?
Don't know.
Yo, it's cold outside. It's going to be cold all day. It's going to get as high as what, 47 today? 48?
Yeah.
So, y'all,
It warmed up nice yesterday
sort of.
when the sun
Yeah.
came out and the wind quit blowing.
Well, that's because we're in a building that has windows out there, and we're like the ants in the magnifying glass as the heat as it heats up. Wait till summer. Wait till summer to decide that about them windows. and you know, you'll go sit in the window now. But the other night, y'all, it was so cold outside that even in the window, it got a little cold.
Yeah.
So that's that. Anyway, y'all come out and check it out. Beethoven's Boardwalk out at the Reservoir. Acme Pizza's located in there. Also, the Fork and Flame Steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the pool, the billiard room. We're calling it, maybe we need to call it pool room.
I thought we was going to call it sticks.
Steaks and sticks and cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, anyway, we got pool upstairs. Come check it out. We have the nicest tables in America.
They are pretty.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty and they're solid to play on.
Yes, they are.
They're not a bunch of ragged out tables.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we're going to take a break and we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement, service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us at our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
Dr. Mike Stonington here from Stonington Farm Grass-Fed Beef. Here in South Mississippi on Stonington Farm, our steers are grass-fed and grass-finished. No grain, no hormones, no antibiotics, no mRNA vaccines. Our grass-fed and grass-finished beef is straight from our farm to your table. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and at StoningtonFarm.com. That's StoningtonFarm.com with 2 N's. And we deliver every 4 weeks to the Jackson area. We are the grass-fed difference.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Picture owning a piece of land where your dreams can take root and flourish. This is Tom Smith from Tom Smith Land and Homes, Mississippi's premier land and home real estate resource. I want to help you find your own paradise where you can build the home that you've always wanted or just enjoy the great outdoors. Tom Smith Land and Homes can help you secure your own slice of heaven right here in Mississippi. Visit TomSmithLandandHomes.com to invest in you and your family's legacy for today and tomorrow.
Hi, this is Lee Atkins of Home Care Plus in Ridgeland. We are a proud carrier of Abena Premium Incontinence products. Abena has the most absorbency available, making changes and leaks less likely. After 7 years as a seller, I can tell you these products are amazing and worth every penny to quality of life for patient and caregiver. And we ship all incontinence products as well. So please come see us at Home Care Plus in Ridgeland for all the incontinence needs of you or your family member. That's Home Care Plus in Ridgeland.
After 28 years, we are closing our brick and mortar location in Canton come November 2025. But fear not, smalltownmusic.com will remain alive and well, and you will still be able to text or call 601-859-8596. Small Town Music, come on and get it. 859-8596. Call before you're home. We will have a booth on Canton Square at the Emporium, and you can still browse our guitars and support our original music at www.smalltownmusic.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, funded both by the state and the federal government. That's what Russell McGuffey says his job is done. We pay for both of those federal and state taxes. Although in Mississippi, we don't pay taxes anymore. Right?
Says no one.
Says no one ever.
Hmm.
Okay, so all you legislators, you're in the car, it's cold, you're going, oh, we did all this good last week and we got that education reform, although everybody's still talking about it. What about the ballot initiative? What about something that matters? What about something where the people can speak? Because this school choice situation would have been settled if the people were allowed to talk. But we're not allowed to. We don't have a voice in it anymore. You'll say, well, you can elect people. Well, the incumbents control the elections.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, welcome to the world of we have no control in Mississippi. We have nothing.
They have us just where they want us.
Exactly. You know, bureaucracy tells us what we're going to do and what we're not going to do. The state government, we can't do this. We can't do that. We got to get our cut first. I mean, y'all, that's what we live in. And so pick up your phone, call your senator or your House of Representative guy and say, what are we working on? Now that y'all done this and we're waiting on the Senate to decide what they're going to do. And we all know it's not going to go through the way it went through. So it's going to be edited up. And so y'all going to get busy for the whole session dealing with this issue.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to get nothing done. Remember, you didn't get the budget done last year in time. Maybe you should work on the budget first, because then you know what you can pay for. If you check your checkbook first, you can figure out what you're going to buy.
That makes too much sense.
And you know what?
Good sense.
The ballot initiative costs you nothing. That's something you could do for free.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't cost you anything. A little bit of time of voting. You're going to vote on some stuff.
That's too much of the right thing to do.
I mean, it's just that easy. You go in there and you say, look, we're going to let the people talk. Oh, if we do this, they're going to bring back the Mississippi flag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're going to get rid of education freedom. Or they're going to fix it to where the money would follow the kids just like it's supposed to. We're telling them it does, but money doesn't follow the kids. Your kids in private schools aren't going to see $1 unless your parents quit. It'll be just like housing. If you'll just quit your job, then we'll give you the money to send your kid to a private school. Because you can't you can't make any money.
Right.
You got to be broke.
Mm-hmm.
It's another government subsidy program. You know, because that's the way y'all felt that the Democrats would get on board. But the Democrats really didn't get on board. They just sat back and watched you do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that was kind of planned, though. I think the Democrats knew that if they supported it, that the Republicans wouldn't.
Well, the first thing in that they need to remember, if you, as a Democrat, and some of you Democrats listen to this show, and I thank you, is don't always be against what the Republicans say, because they used reverse psychology on this one.
They did. They certainly did. That was their goal.
Because they told you that basically, if you're on government aid, we'll get you into a private school. That's what they said. So what you're doing is you want to mix the people. It's forced integration financially.
Mm-hmm.
It's where we've been separated in, we'll call it economic separation from town to town. Like Madison, you gotta be making X amount of dollars to live there. Ridgeland, X amount of dollars. Jackson, you don't need to be making any money to live there. So we have you all divided economically. So now we're going to give you a way to cross that line.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they've done. And then once they do that, they'll say it's wrong for us not to pay for buses to go there. It's wrong for we not to provide transportation. You're waving a carrot in front of us, nothing. Then all this money technically would be laying around since nobody can qualify to do anything with it. And then what would happen to it? It just
vanish,
disappear.
Disappear. Do a disappearing act.
You know,
And I
okay.
think that's the main. That's
well,
the plan. That's
Well,
the end game.
That's because we need to find money to replace all the money that the Department of Human Services lost those years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you see Andy Gibson and all them coming out supporting all of this, and I'm going, y'all not really. Yeah, quit saying education freedom. It sounds great, but it's not the truth. Y'all start speaking the truth on what things are, and things will be a whole lot better. The truth will set you free, and the government has no truth in it.
Mm-mm.
That's going to do it for us. Come watch the national championship game out at Beethoven's tonight. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And I'll see you back tomorrow morning. Clay Edwards is next on WYAB.